Alright, time to continue my search for the Brecilien portal. I looked at a video of me from a couple of months ago, and it definitely looked like it was just some kind of empty place on the minimap where the Brecilien portal was. This is going to be some Gucci gathering in the mists. I decided I am not finding enough 6.1 stone to actually justify taking tier 6 journals with me. I'll just take tier 7 stone journals with me. Those are much more valuable. And it is maybe possible that these Brecilien portals only are findable in rare or better mists, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Is there some kind of open space here somewhere? Nope. This is a dual mist, so I need to be a little bit more careful, but I think since it's rare, I want to stay in it. I just want to be a little bit more careful. I still should be pretty good at escaping people. And when I see high tier groups, then I may want to be very, very defensive. But I still take a look at public objectives, even though this is a dual mist. It's kind of sad that it's only a tier 6 map, but I can at least find these artifact mobs. Wait a second, this is some kind of open circle up there, but I think this is too big. I think that's too big. I don't think that that's going to be a Brecilien place, right? I can go there anyways and just take a look. Do I want to do that? It looks so open. It looks so open. It looks so big. That's a problem. It's looking so damn big. I'll take a look. Maybe it is that. And then maybe I'll finally be in Brecilien with this gear. So I don't have the trouble of walking through the black zone again and again, which I really do not want to do. With this gear having not the best escape, not the worst, but having a Fort Sterling cape and some, what's it called, useful ability on the mount to actually get through ganking groups would help a lot. Even if it was only the Frost Ram jump, even that would already be a big help. Even though it would still be pretty hard for people to dismount me, I guess. Because I'm really tanky, I have very high CC resistance. And after getting dismounted I would still have a lot of mobility, but real ganking groups would not have too much trouble to kill me. I really wonder how the prices for the journals are in Brecilien. Could have checked that, but I didn't yet. No public objectives. Can I even get gather bonus +2? Yes, I can. I just looked at it, 115 when I was gathering ore. 6.1 slate, I'll take that. 75 only on stone. Is this what I'm looking for? No, there's just absolutely nothing here. There are two people doing PvE or something. One guy is expensive and the other guy isn't. Do I really want to fight a healer? I don't know if I want to do that. I have some damage, but not an insane amount. He was using Robe of Purity, so he would be worth a lot of money. And his damage dealer really looked pretty damn weak. But my armor is still only on level 60. Only almost 1700 IP. Really need to get that up to at least 1800. Rare mist. But no place in here where I could actually see the formation of the mushrooms around the Brecilien portal. Do I want to stay in the dual mists? Do I want to stay here? Do I have better chances of getting stuff in the solo mists? People may think that I'm not alone, even though my items really look like I'm alone. Nobody would be playing this kind of stuff in a two-man team. Let's see. If I can find such a mob. This guy really looks like he's solo, but he may be in a group. But I can actually check in here. I can just invite them. I can check if they are solo. How much is this thing worth? It's a rare mist. 9k fame. Do I want to take those? It's not too much. It's not nothing either. It's basically as much as killing a black zone mob, a normal black zone mob. Of like tier 5 or tier 6. Oh, there's a public objective. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at it. It's a dual mist, so it's dangerous. But maybe only weak people are here. I've got a lot of mobility. If they are not playing mobility, then they may have trouble actually catching me. Even though one person can always mount up and disrupt me from mounting up. But I may be able to kill a person that's mounting down next to me. I really need to think about it. How risky I want to play this. Okay, but I really need to get there now. I only got 3560 HP. Could be more. Not gonna lie. Some ore already respawned here in this area. Also, there's an ore elemental. I'm going to be there kind of late. It's still fine though. Let's equip the combat food. It's a blue one. This guy is using tier 7 gear. I didn't look at his boots, but he should not be able to chase me. Well, he could be able to do so. Depends on his W. And if he knows how to use it. But he may be scared. I got a lot of IP. He definitely could lose. Also, I can purchase armor, which I do not even need to do. I can just push him away with my armor. Can just push him away. Like, my armor is pretty useful against melees and pretty useless against ranged people. Let's see how much stuff I'm going to get from this wisp. And this is a rare one in a rare map. Does that mean anything? Does the level mean anything? The level of the map? Who knows? But I definitely got some good loot already by getting this wisp. 4,400 favor. That's almost a chest. So that's 100 to 200k loot. Plus books. If I went for a chest and not for energy. Also random might. Also random whatever. I didn't look at the thing. That would also have been interesting to know how much fame that gave. I would guess like 60k and 100k or so. Since I definitely still need some fame for my armor. And I can really use some more fame credits. Definitely finding a lot of resources. I mean, there are even 2 gathering areas in this map. Maybe I should check out the wood area again. I didn't even look at the whole thing. I think there was still some space in the area left that I haven't checked out yet. I really want to find a Brecilien portal, but I don't know what's the most efficient way to actually get to one. What could be the most efficient way? Probably waiting until the what's it called? The mist closes. Get some epic rare ones. Look very hard for those. Even though I really would prefer to already go into green ones. Since in those I can already find these artifact mobs. And they can also be tier 7. Do I want to stay in the duo mists? I think I will. I mean, I don't have too much experience in those. I have seen Dagger Greyseeker in duo mists. But Dagger Greyseeker should not be able to kill me, because I have so much CC resistance, since I'm using an 8.3 tank armor, plate armor. So I should be able to get out of the combo. I don't have resistance potions though. Resistance potions are the best weapon against Dagger Greyseeker when you have high IP, because then they are simply not able to kill you when you use this kind of gear here. Okay. So that would be the only thing. Anything else should not be able to catch me. Anything else would not have the CC mobility to actually get to me, keep me locked down. From anybody else I would be able to just run out, run away, leave the mist. So I think being in the dual mist should not be a problem, and maybe I will find more resources there. I don't know, I would probably have a worse time actually getting the public objectives, maybe? Even though in the solo mist there are a million rats who will also cause trouble for me getting public objectives. Because they just suicide without chances of actually achieving anything, and likewise make my life harder. I don't know if I should be gathering the whole time or if I should be looking for wisps instead. But gathering gives money. Not too much money. And I'm only gathering this kind of stuff. Should I be aggressively looking for highly enchanted wisps? Or should I be continuing to take... Should I continue to take these garbage resources? I would like to have at least a green one, so I have the chance to find all these artifact mobs while gathering. How many learn points do I have? 119. So let's get Master Harvester up. Now I've only got 85. My learn points are so low. Upgrading these things is so expensive. It definitely saves so much time. It gives quite some additional money. I think I will look for wisps now and not take these tier 6 resources. I want something enchanted very badly. Where have I already been looking? In the south. Slightly to the west as well. I've gathered that, so I just walk the same way, which is very bad, I would guess. I need an enchanted wisp. I don't know if solo or dual mists are better. Not sure. Enchanted dual mists are definitely completely fine, cause solo people will enter those as well. An enchanted wisp, please. Generally not finding too many. Do I take that one? Nah. I will find one more. And I will find one more. And I will find one more, but I keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, I'm going to take this one. Sadly didn't find an enchanted one. I guess I'm staying in the dual mists for now. Do I want to do that? I'm kind of playing right before the reset. So the game itself should not be very active right now. Can this place in the east be the Brecilien thing? I don't think so. This formation is too random, I would say. Yeah. Do I want to go there anyways? Just to make sure? Probably. Maybe it's not even possible to find Brecilien portals in common mists. I may even have read that in some kind of patch note or heard it in such a dev talk. There's a person. And another one. And he's chasing hard, means he's extremely bored and wants to fight really badly. Which is something that should happen pretty often in the mists. Most people are just extremely bored and just wait to finally find a fight. Look at them. There was a tier 3 mob, which I would like to kill. Do I want to stay in the mist or do I just want to go to the black sun and look for another mist? Because these people are probably going to chase me for forever, right? I'll run in a circle once. And if they are still chasing, I will just leave the mist. Is this worse or better in solo mists? I don't know. Well, yeah, okay, they are really bored. They really want to fight. So I will say goodbye. I mean, these people would also make it impossible for me to enter some enchanted wisp. They made it impossible for me to kill the tier 3 mob there. Well, goodbye, my little dense friends. Do I want to get my invincibility back? No, I want to enter here. Let's just go into this. That's 5.2 wood. There's a hide area, but it should be empty, like always. Right? Because hide is the only resource people take. But stuff also respawns relatively quickly in here. Relatively. And there's already something. And I got a book. Okay. This wolf did like to read. Here's no kind of formation that looks like the entrance to Brecilien. I am finding animals. in the animal area. Didn't really expect that. I've looked at a lot of those areas already in the past and never found anything. Well, maybe I saw one of these wolves sometimes. That could be possible. A lot of owls. Not interested in that. Is there some kind of gathering bonus going on today? That's possible. Ore gathering. 25% more ore gathering. That's why I can actually have +2 gathering bonus right now. Without that, I don't think I can reach that without gathering gear. Also said +25%, +50% more ore treasures. Would probably be a good day to go for some tier 6 ore gathering in the black zone. I wonder if there's more ore treasures also applies here in the mists. Who knows? Probably doesn't in the roads, I would guess. So I would kind of assume that it also doesn't apply in the mists, but I'm not sure. Bonus definitely applies. Yep, there's no way to reach the gathering bonus +2 without gathering gear. I got hide on level 100 as well, but with the Avalonian tool I would only reach like, what was it, 82 or something? So I'm probably basically looking for enchanted wisps. Probably looking for rare or epic wisps, so I have a chance to find Brecilien portals there. I would kind of assume that's the case, because I ran around for 3 hours the last run and did not find a single Brecilien portal. I also didn't really know how it would look on the map. Now I kind of know. Pretty much. I mean, I looked at it. Just some circle of black dots with nothing in the middle. So if I see something like that, I would definitely check that out on the minimap. Are these together? They are. Whatever. Doesn't take very long to kill those. Not with 8.3 gear. The pork pie is running out soon. I'm definitely not having too many issues with space in my inventory right now, though, which is pretty nice. But that may change when I find a spider or a treasure chest. My inventory will be full pretty quickly. I got so much wood and it's only worth 100k in my inventory. Really not too much money per time. But I'm gathering a lot, so I may also find such a fame book. That's worth like 200k. I'm not seeing any wisps. Somebody has been taking 4.1 hide. It's actually kind of cold. Let's mount up, safety first. So I basically just want to stay as long as possible in some kind of mist. So the mist closes and tons of wisps spawn. And then I will aggressively look for enchanted wisps. I will probably not play like that once I manage to get away to Brecilien. Then I would just gather everything. But right now I really want to get to Brecilien with this gear, so I don't have to walk through the black zone the whole time. Looking for enchanted wisps. I mean, it may even happen that I'll just randomly be lucky and find one. It's just a matter of time. Sooner or later I will find a good wisp. Sooner or later I'll get into some legendary thing, some epic tier 8 thing. Well, where I will just gather as much as possible and then take the Brecilien portal if there is one. But I've definitely seen some Brecilien portals in the past. I don't remember if those were always in those highly enchanted mists though. But somebody... Okay, time to stop gathering the garbage. I need to eat food as well. Time to look for a rare wisp. I don't think I will already be happy with the green one. But maybe I should be... Would be good for my profit per time. But I think I will first I will put the priority on finding Brecilien. So I will go for rare ones only. Maybe it's only even possible to find the Brecilien entrance in an epic one. I don't know. There's a rare one. I think I will definitely stay in a rare one. May even be a tier 8 map. It is possible. It could be a tier 8 map. That would be amazing. So I would finally get some money. It's a tier 7 map. There is no... What's it called? Place on this map where the Brecilien thing could be. The thing in the west could be a gathering area though. Well, tier 7 map, tier 7 rare. I'll definitely stay in here. And then when it's closing, I will look aggressively for enchanted wisps again. Even in this map, the only thing I will probably take is tier 7 hide or enchanted stuff. But besides that, I'm probably just going to ignore everything. Because the mission is to find Brecilien. The sooner I'll get there, the more efficient I can play this kind of playstyle. Even though the loot that I get may be worth less in Brecilien. So maybe it's actually bad. Who knows? It will be much more comfortable. Much safer. It will be extremely safe actually. Every time I take an exit I will be back in Brecilien. Will be extremely safe. Somebody was taking resources here. I'll check out the whole place, obviously. I'll just take everything. And I'll also take a look at... public objectives. Now that I'm getting tier 7 resources as well, my inventory may fill much faster. There was a person, which is probably the reason why there are no resources here. Tier 2 mob. They're so bad in the mists, but probably worth it. Let's take it. Let's take it. Such a bad place here. Here's good. There's not enough. Okay, I'm going to ignore that one. The position is so terrible. It will not be possible for me to actually dodge all of the AoE damage, which yields a lot of damage. If this wasn't an open place, I would... Oh, can I get him? Can I get him? I purchased movement speed, I have a lot of mobility. Here he is. He also has a lot of mobility. I think I'm going to push him away from the... Yeah. From the exit. He was really slow with mounting up. 1.23 million. Okay. I can take that. That's going to stack in my inventory. This 20k. 230k. Nothing there. Anything else? 27k, yeah. Let's ignore that. Okay. This is good money. I'm not gonna lie. There's a chest in 120. But my inventory is pretty full now. I was definitely able to dismount armored horse, which is good to know. Do I have enough time to reach the chest? I do have enough time. I can gather 1 or 2 things before going there. Pretty well. Yeah, he was using tier 8 gear. That's why he gave so much money. This leads to Spectral Sump. Spectral Sump, is that yellow zone? Spectral Sump? That's actually a red zone. I could go there, that's much safer. Can teleport from there even, I think. May not be that expensive. Spectral Sump. Is that close to the yellow zone? It is. To 2 yellow zones even. So I can't teleport to a yellow zone from there. From a yellow zone. This guy is very weak. So I think I can go for this. Yeah, it looks good. I don't have much space in my inventory. What? Why was it interrupted? Why was I interrupted when looting? There was some really good stuff in there. Because he opened it? Is that how it works? Oh, and he took the stuff. He actually managed to take the stuff. Oh my god, seriously? I didn't know that it worked. It doesn't work like that, right? When somebody else opens it, I get interrupted? Is that how it works? There were some tier 8 items, I was about to take those. My inventory is so full, I'll bring back the loot, I think. Will I? Will I stay? I can throw away a couple of things. There is no Brecilien portal here, so let's get rid of my items. Get rid of the stuff in my inventory. Northwest is yellow zone. Teleporting here costs me 160. Yeah, yellow zone should be much cheaper. There are 5 red players in here. But once I enter the yellow zone, I'm 100% safe, so I should not be too scared. Nobody knows that I'm here. Okay, teleporting now costs 59k. But I am going to teleport. I'm so far away from everything. I will get these 100k in the time that I save. Pretty sure. More or less. It's not 100% safe. I'm really sad about not getting these tier 8 items. If I knew that it worked like that, I would have just attacked this weak guy. And if I knew that he had looted this stuff, I would have just chased and killed him, because he's weak. Even though then there's a chance to actually those items trashing, which is very sad, but a lot of stuff already. But I can just go again with this stuff. I don't need to rebuy anything also. Next. Oh. Really sad about the tier 8 items. Some tier 8 armor and another tier 8 item. Duo missed again. This guy is good loot. Why was he in the dungeon? And why did he go out? All these questions on my mind. Where are the wisps? And just like last time, I managed to get into a tier 7 map very quickly. It felt like... I mean, it's very quickly an over-exaggeration. Maybe. But it felt relatively quick, even though it took me probably like 30 minutes to get there. But still, pretty regularly getting into tier 7 maps. Even though I will probably not be happy with green ones now. I probably... yeah, I will just go for the rare ones and hope that the rare mists can actually contain the Brecilien entrances. Even though it is possible that they don't. Which would be sad. I really want to get to Brecilien finally. There's a public objective in 30 seconds. That's a little bit too fast. A tiny bit too fast. I have the combat food ready for eating. I want to come from the south, but I can't. There's a tier 3 mob. I really want to remember this. Tier 3 mob still should be worth it, even in the mists. 1 second. Green. Nobody taking it right now, so people are probably fighting. Or simply nobody's here to take it. Looks like it. I'll take it. And it's so far away, so I will do the tier 3 mob first. There's a person. Cannot inspect him. Pretty strong, 1400 IP. But he's a melee. What the fuck is that build? That's exactly the right question. There's a person who probably tried the tier 3 mob right there. What's your name, stranger? What would be a funny person? Who is playing Albion? I don't know. I don't know names. I know one name. God. Oh, there's a green one. I even wrote the name wrong. Kind of said that this guy was following me. I don't know. He's hitting me. Oh, I did not hit that? I did not hit my second E, I think. Oh. 22k, let's take it. Let's take it. I really like major healing potions. But I don't want to base so early again. Oh, it's that guy. Giraffe, Potam, Koala. It's also some kind of YouTuber. Fighting him should be pretty safe for me though. I have so much more mobility than him. This guy is doing like corrupted dungeons all the time and so such stuff. If I remember correctly. He did not give me too much loot though. But a decent amount. A decent amount. I wonder if the tier 3 mob is still there. I can slowly walk there. I guess. Very, very slowly. Because I'm going to take any tier 6 resource on the way that I find except stone. Back to pork pie. I even wrote Eckhart wrong. And I even forgot that he has a different in-game name. He realized that I was gathering though. Smart player. The fight lasted so long I was able to use my E 3 times. I'm just using my E to poke. But I guess that's the way to go against such builds. If I fought a real and fair fight, not using my mobility and push away and all that stuff, then the fight would look much closer, definitely. Even though I already got pretty low. Because I feel like my second E didn't hit for some reason. Really looked like that. So here was a tier 3 mob. It's probably gone now. Yep. Sad. But for that I got a kill. And the thing, the wisp. I already killed 2 people and even one person was pretty valuable. Juicy tier 8 stuff. Just a gatherer. But actually most of my money so far is from kills. The mists. The good old mists. What can you do when there's a person dismounted, low HP, doesn't mount up early enough? Gotta take the kill. I'm sorry. Not really. The mists. It's a PvP place. If you go into the black mists, then you gotta be ready for a fight or for an escape. I mean, look at my items. I'm completely full escape. Except my helmet, maybe. That could be also on the bob, the pushback. But purging definitely will be much better against people with wanderlust. Nobody should be faster than me, considering that like things like double-bladed staff and bloodletters and stuff like that, I can push these away with my armor, giving me a good advantage to actually escape. And if I even then purge their movement speed or something, then it is going to be rough for them. I want to go back. How long? 14 seconds, so I can actually take this resource. Boom, 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 boom. When is this mist going to close? When will I find the next legendary wisp? I don't want to do this. Not really. Not really. I'm just a gatherer. I don't do PvE. I don't do PvP. I was just defending myself from getting chased, from getting harassed. This is a PvE area, right? This is not a gathering area. This one is really fast here. But this is only going to give me like 6,000, 7,000. 7,000 fame. How much do I need to level up? 340,000. The mist is closing. Nice. 340 divided by 7. That's not a good number. That's not a good number. No gathering. Only looking for wisps. Give me... hopefully an epic one. I really want to get to Brecilien finally. I really want to find Brecilien. So I don't have to walk through the black zone the whole time. Which is so terrible with this gear. Everybody who sees me in the black zone with this gear will chase me. Everybody. -1. Going through the black zone with this gear is just so terrible. Really want to get to Brecilien. Enchanted Wisp. I mean, it also increases my chance to get into a tier 8 map doing this. So, it's not that bad. Not that terrible. Considering that if I get into a tier 8 miss, I will get some very high money per time. Even if I don't find artifact mobs. Even if I don't get public treasures. With my Avalonian tools. Oh, well, that's 5.3. I'm going to take that. Oh, come on, stop dodging. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. How much money is this going to be? It's going to be a lot. More or less. I guess 100k? 113k. I will definitely take that. Okay. Still some time left for me to find what I'm looking for. But with my Avalonian tools, I will get some very high money per time. Even if I'm only gathering in the tier 8 mists. Even only gathering will give me a lot of money. With Avalonian tools, probably 1 million per 20 minutes. Depending on what I find. I can always definitely find some 8.3, 7.3 resource mob. Then I will just get insanely rich, of course. Or a full 8.2 even already would give me like 1 million or so, I think. Not seeing any enchanted wisps right now. Not seeing too many wisps in general right now. Maybe I should be walking different ways? Not really. I'm just checking everything. Not even seen a green one yet. I mean, I will definitely stay in the mists, so if I see a green one at like now, then I will just stay in that green one. Oh, there's a rare one. It could be tier 8. It is possible. I would get rich. Server is going down very soon already. It's a tier 6 map. That's garbage. I'll stay in here though, definitely. This thing in the north is a gathering area, I believe. This thing in the east is just nothing, which is also a gathering area. This thing in the south should be PvE. Could also be a gathering area. And there's some fiber in the middle of the map. Only 30 minutes left for me. Find Brecilien or a legendary map. Lots of resources. Lots of resources. Winning, killing and looting people. It's pretty valuable though. Being successful in PvP gives a lot of money. And when you can do it in such a safe fashion as I did it the last 2 times here in this run, that's probably some nice extra money. And there's a turbulent mist. But I'm also kind of risking a lot, of course. And this is a PvE area. How much time do I have left for the turbulent mist? 124. So I can still continue gathering a little bit. How much cooldown do I have on my E? 30 seconds. 24. Here it is showing 29. But when I look here, it's 24. Weird. I got some more time left for gathering. I mean, I can gather around it as well. Can also... No, do I have enough time for PvE? Probably not. No, I don't think so. Feels like there's going to be a person, and there is. 23 seconds, I have the time to come from the south. This guy is weak. This guy is not that weak. It's a pink one, nice. And it's very close. It's in a rare mist. How much is this going to give me? 100k fame and 5,700 favor. So that's a chest. That's one chest. Pretty juicy. I like it. The bear paw player was not very interested in fighting there. For some reason. Looks like he had no trust. Oh, he's using pretty strong gear. He's a melee, but I don't want to fight him. I'm not here to fight strong people. There's a crystal spider. A crystal spider, time to change my food. And let's go. This guy is a tier 8 player. If he tries to steal my loot, I can push him away with my armor though. He's taking the shots for me, which is kind of nice. So it's easier for me to finish this. $130k only. Is there anything? There are silverbacks. The rest is complete garbage. More or less. Well, that was a pretty bad one. Holy. This was a pretty bad one. That's crazy. But I guess you have to have these bad ones from time to time as well. It's just how it works. It's interesting that he didn't want to fight me. But there's the danger that I'm good. And if I'm good, I would win against him. If I purchase armor and knock him back when he has his hunter hood, then I just win the 1v1 with this gear. He cannot win that. I could even be playing the jump on the shoes. It has very low cooldown and it's quite a decent amount of damage. In that case, I would want to purge the boots of him and push him away when he has his armor. And then the rest of the time I'm just jumping around with my Q, my W, my E. Like, if I really went for PvP, then he couldn't win. He couldn't win. If I played well. If I know how to play this build, which I do not necessarily do. I do not really know how to play this. and have very little experience in using this build. Which is one of the reasons why I'm only going to fight all the weak people. Can't do this while mounted. Is this the spear guy who really wanted to test his limits at the wisp? This may be the spear guy. I may have gotten an assist for that kill. It is definitely possible. Gimme a legendary wisp to get into a legendary mist. There's a person who's relatively undecisive. My E cooldown jumped from 22 to 17 before I mounted up, which is kind of weird. Not gonna lie. 4.2 should be fine. More or less, it's really not that good. And this wisp there is also not that good. This wolf here is pretty good though. This archer is very annoying though. "20 seconds, 23. Because when I'm gathering, my offhand is not equipped. Now it's on 10, and now it's increasing again. Oh god. This game. But I guess that's the way to go. "20 minutes. Kinda got the feeling that I'm not going to find Brecilien this run. This is only tier 5. Let's ignore this mob. Just gathering. Not doing anything else. Gathering with a perch helmet and a fatbot cave. And tier 8 poison potions. A lot of tier 8 poison potions. I already made use of 2 of those. And I made pretty good use of them. Helping me dismount that one guy and helping me finish off the other guy. Increasing the E damage. Both times. How much damage does my E do? 900 damage when it's not executing. I would guess that I was not executing the Battle Axe player. He would have probably gotten one shot if I had him below 40% and poison and my execute damage. Probably. But the most important thing was, of course, to actually hit the E. As long as I hit it, I win. 5.0 wood. That's amazing. That's amazing. Finding a lot of resources. A lot of these things are relatively full, which is good. Less running time. Can I get this before he reaches me? I can. I can even mount up before he reaches me. That's how it has to be. Got a lot of fiber already. Well, there's a fiber area in this map. Kinda makes sense. The epic wisp didn't hurt either. Only 15 minutes until the server resets. I would be pretty happy if I managed to find a way to Brecilien before the server goes down. But it's pretty unlikely. Kind of feels like not even a rare wisps. Those Brecilien portals can actually appear. It's possible that those only are actually in epic and legendary mists. That could be the case. It's possible. Juicy tier 6 hide. The only good tier 6 resource. And the mists are closing. Let's get a legendary wisp with a Brecilien entrance. Let's go. Can I find wisps there? Probably not. Let's look. The last mist for today, most likely. Or 6.2. I'm going to take 6.2. But I'm not going to take hide. I think I can one-shot this. 6.1 hide. I'm taking 6.1 hide definitely when I'm taking low tier 6 hide. Let's use my boots to get some cooldown reduction on my... What are these resources here? Cooldown reduction on my E, but I'm killing this faster than I can actually use my E. So, boom. Speed gathering and running and whatever. 6.1 fiber. Let's skip that for 4.3. This is the corner. This is the corner with the enchanted stuff. 50k from the 4.3. I don't know if I had 6.1 height before already. I don't think so, but I don't know. There's an epic one, yes! Oh, there are so many mobs though. I want to reset some of those. Can one-shot some others. How much damage do I take? Not too much, right? Yep. Okay, an epic mist. Please give me a Brecilien portal. And there is a chest, and it is tier 7 only, sadly. Chest in 28. I'll be too slow. I would definitely be too slow. So let's ignore the chest and just keep gathering. Any place here? This is a gathering area. This is not going to be... This is an ore gathering area, and there's an ore gathering bonus today. Turbulent mist. Oh! Did I not see that? A turbulent mist in an epic tier 7 map. There are some resources. Epic tier 7. Oh, I really need to go there very quickly. It's a green one only, sadly. Let's use a couple of mobility spells. And let's use this northern way over the PvE area. But let's take the 5.2. 7? Let's take the basalt. Let's take this basalt. Not going to use my E though. This guy is only using tier 7 gear. And he doesn't have high levels either. So I could even go for the kill. Wanderlust is not being played. He may try to find somebody else to help him kill me. That may be his hope. Oh, a tier 7. I want that. Oh, there's an epic. I definitely want that as well. I'm not going to give you that. Don't want to activate it yet. No, no, no. This is mine. I just want to take everything. I'm going to drop this wisp and go for the... Go for that. Look at this map. There's 100% not a Brecilien portal in this map. This is a tier 7 map. And there's 100% not a Brecilien portal in this map. So I'm going back and I'll take the wisp. If I can. I know where the entrance is. There's a person. What is he playing? Ah, it's this guy. Do I want to kill him? Probably right. He can get to the exit though, so... I want the basil though. Let's take the basil. Let's take the basil first. Back to business. Ugh. Oh, server will shut down very soon. I found 2 epic mists. None of those was tier 8 though. Oh, there's some tier 7. So I kind of had the chance to find a way to Brecilien in the end. Finding so many things, so many epic thingies. Does he want to fight? No, doesn't look like he wants to fight. Now the mist is closing. Does he want to die before the server reset hits? He doesn't have high levels, so he's much weaker than the good player, the YouTube player who fought me. So this fight would be quite a bit easier. He also is playing not the best Q, so it's even harder to fight me for him. 8 more minutes until the server goes down. I will definitely want to get back to town before the reset hits. 7.1. Yeah, I'm just gathering. He's taking it. He's taking the fight. This was some very good timing. Now his mercenary jacket is on cooldown. Now he's dead. Now he's dead. $390k. And I don't have space in my inventory. Let's get rid of this. This is valuable. Let's get rid of this. Headfort cape is valuable. He has a tier 7 helmet. He has that. He has this. This was not really the best deal. And this thing is 20k. I can throw away something maybe. I can throw away this for this. The mist is closing very soon. Was some nice additional money though, and it's always fun to fight. I guess I'm letting myself get kicked out of this. It's a tier 2 mod in a rare map. It's going to be somewhat strong, but it should also give a relatively decent amount. I didn't even use my fighting food for this fight. Let's do this mob. It's also a very easy one, which is very nice. It was such an annoying place for the AoE to be. $438k. Okay, what am I throwing away? Silverbacks. 7.2 back. Well, I'll take that. That's pretty good loot. 420k. So we're going down in 4 minutes. Yeah, I'll just let myself get kicked out and then go home. Pretty good loot. A lot of PvP. Kind of. Like I had 3 fights. I had 4 fights. There was kind of a fight when I was looking for the... what's it called? 6.1 stone. I could have probably thrown that away as well. How much do I have of that? I can't find it. I simply do not see it. Where is the 6.1 stone in my inventory? Where is it? I don't see it. Am I blind? Ah, there it is. Okay. Teleporting costs me 379k. That's pretty expensive. I would prefer to not pay this price. It is very unlikely that I will have to pay this price. Here, this spot is still kind of bad, but now that I'm through this spot, the chance is pretty high that I will get through. I have like, how much CC resistance? And now I have 100. Let's see how much it is when I enter the... I think 88, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe 82. I have CC resistance. Oh, I still have the... Okay, with the mount I have 82, without I have 73, that's a lot. And let's quickly look at how much money I've made before the server shuts down. I could have looked how much money I had. 4.2 fiber. There were still some things I could have thrown away. Okay, I got 3.83 million in 1 hour and 24 minutes. That's good. That's good. That's basically 3 million per hour. Well, winning PvP, and I also got all the what's it called? Favor. I also got all the favor. So I even got more loot than that. So probably like 2 chests, so additional 400k. 300 to 400k, I would say. So I did get more than 3 million per hour. I just need to survive and just be a little bit lucky with people. Like, I will not always find random people who are a free kill and are worth more than 1 million. Good run though. No Brecilien though. Brecilien.